Hello and welcome to MTG Deck Tech, your source for the freshest MTG decks. So today we're going to do another ranked draft of Throne of Eldraine. I want to get to gold today, which will probably not be difficult because I'm already at silver tier 1. But I like to get to gold because it's very easy and it just gives you a few more packs. And let's see what we can find here in the draft. So I am recording this on a Sunday when the Mythic Top 8 are actually taking place. So I won't be able to watch that, and yeah, I will only upload this deck or this draft after I've seen all of the Mythic Championship because I don't want to get spoiled on Twitter. So yeah, I can't really talk about the banned cards right now that are going to be banned Monday. But yeah, we will see about that. And yeah, so I think probably the Field of the Dead is gonna be banned. I have seen some people talking about Oko being banned, but I don't really think that's gonna happen. So yeah, I think it's just a card you can't really interact with, and that's why I think it's gonna be banned. So with this deck, I'm not sure what to go for yet. Have found some nice cards in different colors. Black seems to be the best yet. But I'm gonna keep an open mind right now. Well, not sure what to go with here. Those cards don't seem too great. Golden Egg is of course a good card in every deck, so I'm gonna take that. Don't have that many artifacts or enchantments yet. So might go for an adventure deck again, Celestia. But I also have some nice blue cards. Maybe worth it. I'm just drafting a lot of artifacts in order to have the ability to pivot depending on what the next rare card is going to be. Ooh, that's a questing beast. That's very nice. Okay, so I might want to go green. Maybe. Or maybe not, I'm not sure yet. Flutterfox is a nice card. So I'm pretty sure I'm going white. Ooh, the Archon is a nice card in white. Let's see if we have anything better. Outmuscle is also nice. If I go green. I'm not 100% sure about that yet, so I'm gonna take the white card here. Yeah, finding a really nice white cards here. Another unicorn. But I'm still not sure if I'm going to go black or red. Probably not gonna go blue or red. I'm gonna take that out. Did I say red? I'm not sure if I go black, I meant. Because I haven't found that many great green cards yet. Those are not great here. Don't have any food yet, but combat trick is always nice and limited. Foreboding Fruit is a very nice card. So I might yet go black. And a Tempting Witch can help me with the Piper. If I indeed go black. The Midrange, just some white stuff. So I have very nice white cards. Don't want that anyway. So I'm always drafting rare cards to get into my collection. That's why I drafted here the Stolen by the Fae. Do I have anything to gain life yet? I have food. And this also leaves me the option to go black or green, so I'm gonna take that. Yeah, this is okay. Garenwig Paladin could be something if I go green. I might just go all three of those colors, but probably not going to do that. I don't see what my deck wants to do yet. That's the problem. Reaper can be a nice late game addition. There's just nothing coming here. I think I'll most likely go black. Just because I haven't found anything great in green or except for these questing beasts. So yeah, I'm just gonna let myself be Orzhov here. No sense in drafting the other stuff. There's not much great here in this draft. Nearly anything. Merely anything. I don't want to take the Bartered Cow, but what you're gonna do? Here it doesn't really matter what I take. I don't know. I don't like this deck. I will have a lot of food here. Take up the Henchwalker. Take out the cows. So yeah, we're just gonna play Orzhov, some type of mid-rangey deck. Do I have enough creatures? Yeah, almost all. I almost exclusively have creatures, so that's a good thing. Just gonna take me the gingerbread woman here, because I will play a lot of Gingerbread. Okay, so this draft was pretty atrocious for me. I hope I can get some wins anyways. Let's see what's going to happen. Justino. Okay. What you going to do? Just get my Gingerbread out there pretty fast. Deathless Knight is pretty hard to cast. I haven't really thought about that when putting it in. Gingerbread does have some nice evasion here, being only able to be blocked by hasty creatures if you pay the mana cost, which I will do here. Just hitting in for some damage. And of course you can also just eat it. Also nice to have the golden egg in the deck to get some card draw and some life. So yeah, I just try to win out having more food than them. Ooh, the beanstalk giant. Well, but I can take it away with memory theft. This is nice. Perfect use for memory theft. And the round after that I will go with Revenge of Ravens. So I am taking away a lot of what my opponent wants to do. Maybe this deck isn't as bad as I thought. Okay, Wondermare. See what the Ravens can do here. That could be the game changer here, having my one copy of Revenge of Ravens available. And the Archon. So they can't really attack me that well. At all. Have to pay a lot of mana and pay some life. And the Archon of course has flying, and their deck doesn't seem to have any flying. Maybe they get some reach creatures or something. I don't know how many reach creatures there are in Eldraine. Not that many as I have seen until now. But of course with green you'll only have reach creatures, no flying creatures. But with white you might have flyers. But the Wondermare, that could get really out of hand. With this adventure deck here. So Celestia Adventure it is. It's okay, the Ravens are saving me here. Want to create that food, but I don't want to waste my Witch's Cottage. But to make Witch's Cottage work, I'll need another Thwomp and some creature in the graveyard. Don't have any of that yet. And I didn't choose that I don't want to be blocked with the Gingerbread. It's bad. But I can use both of them to block now. And I want to get something in the graveyard. Yeah, they won't be able to attack with that many creatures. I'm sorry about that. It's just not possible for you. The Archon is doing some work here, combined with the Revenge. And I want to block with both the brutes, I think. Oh, the unicorn is nice. Also, Rally for the Throne can give me some life and some blockers. This would only give me one blocker. Could also go with the Witch here, create a food token I can sacrifice. But I'd much rather keep that for later. I don't care that much about the Witch's Cottage right now. Just want to do some damage. And considering I have Revenge of Ravens, it looks very nice for me. Gonna grab some water after blocking. Normally I get the water before recording, but I forgot. Yeah, they have a lot of creatures, but they won't be able to attack with all of them because they're not gonna have any life when my Tempting Witch is going off. Well, it can't go off this turn, I'm just saying. But will go off the turn after that. And I can play my Lonesome Unicorn. Make another blocker. Well, and I can just attack. Oh yeah, they have one food, okay. But that won't help them. They cannot really do anything against me. They don't have enchantment removal, it looks like. So this is a GG. Okay, so I've already almost made it to gold. Getting some gemstones from my mastery pass, which is also the reason why I'm recording right now, because drafting you will always have a better chance to get a rare you don't already have if you draft while you don't have that many cards in your collection. So drafting is really better when you don't have that many cards of a set yet, and as I almost have any card in the set, that would only get worse having more boosters from the Mastery Pass. But it's really only a small adjustment because, as you saw, I got 80 gems from my rares, so I had 4 copies of almost all of them, I guess. So somebody asked me in the comments if I wouldn't tilt in this format. I haven't found that to be the case. I think it's a very nice format. I like this mid-rangey style of playing, which is why I enjoy playing draft. And I'm also playing a mid-range deck at the moment, which actually uses Oko. So I said a few videos ago I'm totally thinking Oko is overrated, but right now, having played with him and seeing all the things he can do, I think he's pretty okay rated. I think I just underrated him a lot, and it's a really nice card. So I could either play my token, or I can play my artifact to make Flood of Fox have flying, being able to attack here. Of course my opponent has lifelink, but I'll have to work with that right now. Couldn't block them anyways with the Flutter Fox without it dying. Okay, I could totally destroy their hand next turn with the Reaper. I think I'm going to do that. I mean, them having a lot of cards in hand will give them the option to sacrifice whatever they want, but I think it will still set them behind. Also gives me some information. No Death Touch maybe left. And the Memory Theft is a big one for me. But they do have Revenge of Ravens, so I will want to get rid of that pretty quickly here with True Love's Kiss. And I still can't block with the Flutter Fox, so I'm just going to have to I can't really use that. Just gonna have to attack here. Really need to get rid of the Swordmaster. Okay, I can keep up enough mana, play on alert, which I can do to block the Swordmaster, or maybe something else. I could play it and kill the Ogre Giant. Oh, Menace. Yeah. I think I have to play to kill Ogre Giant. Or I can just kill the Swordmaster with Flutterfox and the Knight, but it's not that great. Right now I'm definitely losing the race to 0. Okay, Cauldron. They'll probably want to get rid of my Flutterfox here. No, they won't. They will try to get rid of whatever I choose as a possible blocker. Or they will just react to on alert. I can also do that. So whatever way I'm going to do it. Oh, okay. They won't react to it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. That's very interesting. They can kill my knight, but we'll have another with the unicorn, another creature. I don't know why they didn't use their Scalding Cauldron here. Didn't make any sense to me. They're really giving me the only opportunity I could have coming back into this game. Yeah, now they're thinking about how they can salvage that. Okay. Okay, so now they can also get rid of Swordmaster. Okay, now what can I do? I have 7 mana. Could play the Reaper. That would not help me. Or would it? I mean, they can only destroy the knight. And then they would have to attack with both those cards. So that would keep me alive for one more round. So I will do that. So I'm still alive, but barely. My opponent's taking a long time. They don't have that many cards. Okay. At Hunter doesn't matter that much. Could get back the Flutterfox with the cottage. Would that help me at all? Could gain 1 life with the Smitten Swordmaster. That would also not be the greatest thing, yeah. Can attack with the Reaper. That would leave me vulnerable. So they could sacrifice 1 creature, yeah, that wouldn't help them. Okay, so we have 2 menace creatures. I need to block 1 of them, so I can attack with the Reaper, I think. I mean, I have to get some damage in at some point. And I will play the Witch's Cottage to get rid of whatever is taken out here. Most likely the Unicorn would be very nice. Oh, and they also have that Scalding Cauldron, so it doesn't really matter, I think. I've just lost. Yeah, I've just lost. If they don't play very badly here. Totally forgot about that Scalding Cauldron, which they really should have used a long time ago, which is probably why I forgot about that. Cause they could have just killed me way earlier when they had the chance to just play that. But oh well. Now they're going to kill me. Or will they? I don't understand this at all. What they are doing. I'm just gonna kill the Ogre Errant. They could have just won the game. I'm really not following this here. Will be getting back my Unicorn. Doesn't really help me having a combat trick to get back, because they will know. Now, what can I do? I need to get some creatures on the battlefield, which I can do with the rally. Can I memory theft and play the rally? Yes, I can. I want to play the rally first to not accidentally pay some white mana here. Could also sacrifice my egg. Still. So I'm really not out of the game at all. We'll get rid of their Swordmaster. Okay. This looks nice. Those are human, no knives. Smitten Swordmaster will give me some life back. I can attack with the Reaper. So this game is not over yet, at all. This actually would be a nice comeback here. Which just had to do with my opponent not attacking with the Elite Headhunter for some reason. Or was it, did it have Summoning Sickness? I don't think so. No, they were just playing bad. I will have to trade off my Swordmaster, but next turn I will get possibly 2 creatures. I don't think I have the mana for that. I would need... Yeah, I don't think I have that. Just not counting, just seeing it. Okay. Rimrock Knight isn't too bad for me. I think I'm just gonna leave the Lost Legion, let them attack me. Oh, I actually will have just enough mana, so I didn't count, but that's what happened. So I can attack with the Reaper. And now it really looks like I'm winning this game, which is odd, But I'll take it. Bell of the Brawl. Okay. Red cap is also okay. Okay. They just want to trade off their free one for my 1/1. I'll take that any day of the week. Okay. Let's see. They can pump their red cap pretty heftily. Can't block that with this one. The Bell of the Brawl would get through, but I can sacrifice my food, so I'm gonna attack. And my opponent has one food of their own, so I'm not gonna win next turn. But I could win the turn after that, depending on what they draw. Ooh, that's bacon to a pie, okay. That's bad for me. That shifted the balance of power again. One of the best cards in Limited, definitely. Okay, Bell of the Brawl. Could just let that go through. Yes, no reason in me sacrificing my unicorn yet. Not wanna get my food down also. Okay, this is a nice one. So my creatures do both have vigilance. So I can just swing. They'll have to block me. They can't pump their red cap. Okay, this looks like a nice play. Should do that this way. And I can play this, the other half of the Swire as well. And if they don't block, I've just... Oh no, oh yes, I would have won because they don't have mana. And they can't pump their red cap. So I will get rid of 2 of their creatures and lose none of mine. I do have enough mana to sacrifice my food. They will also sacrifice 2 of their foods. Just gonna block with my 2 creatures I don't need. Can kill both of them. Okay, Wicked Guardian. Could trade off with that. Just gonna sack my food right now. Whew, okay. So I don't want to attack, cause right now I'm far behind again. The Guardian. Need to draw something nice. This is such a great match right now. Swordmaster is bad for me. But I have to block the Guardian here. They can just sack a food. The Piper, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Well, doesn't help me that much, but it's a blocker for now. So my opponent is stabilizing again, but do have my Piper for now. Ooh, that's Giant Skewer. Okay. So I need to jump block this or I would have lost. And they can make another food. So it looks like this Giant Skewer has beaten me, finally. But boy, was that a great match. I really enjoyed it. Went back and forth just like you wanted it in a draft match or in a match in general. So yeah, that's why I like these long drawn out matches. They are always very suspenseful, very thrilling. So it's not really detriment to me if they aren't all drawn out. And in standard, I like me some quick wins, as you might know from my deck selection. It's not much here, but I can draw off the golden egg, and I will be on the draw, so I'm getting more cards than they will. So I think I'm gonna keep that. Okay, they're just making a food. And even more card draw. Nice, nice, nice. So the golden egg is really better than I expected it to be in this format here. Do I want to play it all? Could kill the curious pair with my gingerbread if they fall for my combat shenanigans. Oh, it's a sorcery. I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. Why would that be a sorcery? It's so bad. Oh god. Oh god. Oh yeah. So I've just dug myself into a hole. Could be worse, but why is that a sorcery? Makes no sense whatsoever. But okay, I have to deal with it. Could play it adamant, but that wouldn't make any sense. Or would it? Could create another food so I wouldn't lose anything. So I'll do that. I mean, I lost the ability to fix my mana, but my mana doesn't seem to need fixing soon. See, this combat trick is an instant. That's why I thought Fairy Guide Mother would also be an instant. So the actual Innkeeper is pretty bad for me. Revenge will help me though against those small creatures. Will totally make my game. I just hope they don't have any removal for that. Seem to be mono green even, which is interesting. Mono decks of course will not have mana problems, but they do miss some features of the other color. I think 2 colors is the best in limited. Could play the Reaper of Night, but I might want to keep that for next turn. Could start to create some rats soon. Keep the mana up for my combat trick. This time it will be a real combat trick that actually does combat tricky stuff. But I don't think they will attack anyways, because of the Revenge of Ravens. Yeah, I thought so. And those rats could get out of hand pretty quickly. Could use it as a combat trick if they attack next turn. This rat has Menace, which could also be very useful. If they try to block it next turn, then I would be able to play the Squire. They won't. They know I can get stuff with my reds, don't they? They just let me attack. They are not doing anything to react to me right now. It's making me a bit antsy. Maybe they're looking for mana sources other than green. Wicked Wolf, okay. 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 So they will try to fight the Piper. Cannot get rid of both the food and pump it. So I have to pump it to save it. And then it wouldn't be enough to save it. Well, I'm going to do it anyways. Just to force them to sack their food. Of course that will make the Wicked Wolf pretty big. I don't have that much to do against it, unfortunately. Oh well, no, they can't kill me. They can't kill me because I get +2/+2. Not +2/+1, which I thought for some reason. Oh yeah, because of the damn Kite Mother. This card is really getting on my nerves here. This Kite Mother is just confusing me for some reason and I don't know why. Now they can choose to let their wolf die or to save it. Also, my Piper is now untapped for possible attacks, which probably won't happen because of the Raven's Revenge. I can create red tokens also. Oh, they can sacrifice their Gingerbread. That's interesting. That's interesting. Of course they can. Just gonna create another red here. Well, they needed to spend a lot of resources to get rid of this Piper. But now they're rid of the Piper. I hope I find some Witch's Cottage soon. This is a flying creature. That's nice. So I should have played True Love's Kiss earlier, turns out. But you never know that. Either play the Squire and the adventure half of Guide Mother, this time for real. Pump one of those reds. Or I could have played the Reaper, but as my opponent still has a lot of cards to choose from what to discard. Now thinking about if I should have attacked with the other reds, because Innkeeper will only block, will not block because they don't want it to die. And I really would have needed to get rid of this Innkeeper anyways. Because that's why they have so many cards. Okay, for some reason now they're Simic. Interesting. So they will have even more card draw. Ooh, that's the Archon. The Archon is nice. Because it keeps my opponent from attacking with a lot of creatures. Let's play the Guide Mother. And we will have a lot of flying threats here. Also stuff low to the ground. So this looks like a very interesting board state here. Both of us do have a lot to do. And now they have reach. That's bad. But I can get rid of it with True Love's Kiss. That's nice. So I can get in for a lot of damage next turn. So True Love's Kiss, even though it isn't very great in most matches, in this format in particular, it does do some work. Memory Theft I will keep until they have another adventure out. I'm just gonna play the egg for now. Get some cards back. And some great damage here. So it looks like I'm in the lead pretty comfortably. Food will only buy them time. Oh, my neck is hurting. Always have these neck problems, neck and jaw problems, TMJ. Hate it. So yeah, just sacrifice one red to them. Doesn't matter. And they know they need to do something big here. Otherwise, I'm gonna kill them sooner than later. Gingerbread, another point of damage, okay. Just gonna see what they have in their hand, because the thing is almost over and they can't have too much going on there. Okay, they sack a food, as I was expecting. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I'm taking, I think I've just won. We'll do 5, 7 damage. Can play the Silver Flame Squire. Bang. Nice. Second win. This was a little faster than the last one. And we've reached gold. Was to be expected, but still nice. We've already played 49 minutes. Interesting. So this is taking a lot of time here. But I like it. I enjoy every minute of playing Magic. I have watched 6 hours of Magic coverage yesterday. I'm gonna watch even more after I'm done with this. And I'm gonna watch Tournament Day 2 probably tomorrow of the Mythic Championship, and after that, yeah, top 8. So I might upload this Thursday or something like that, depending on what happens in the meta. If these bans are gonna do something to my deck that I'm playing right now. I'm playing some kind of Teamer Midrange deck that has a lot of nice planeswalkers that can do some stuff. I'm really excited to show you that, but might just not be good anymore. You never know. Probably will be. Don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. Okay, so the red cap could be pumped. Need to watch out for that. But Flutterfox would trade it off. Maybe should have played the Swordmaster. Oh well. This is overall a very nice trade. They just waste their mana for the turn. Don't get really much out of it. Could play Memory Theft just to see what they got brewing there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Formation is key. I don't have red, so red cap melee isn't that bad for me. Crusader is something that also helps me. I think I don't want that Death Touch. Do have a lot of tapped lands, unfortunately, here. Cottage could get back Flutterfox if I choose to do so. That's okay. Can jump block it, gain some life. So they don't have their black mana yet, which is notable. They can tap their raiders to beat my Swordmaster. So I won't be able to block there. Okay, the Unicorn. I will play my Cottage just to be able to get something back next turn with the other Cottage. Also, life gain is always nice. I would still not be able to block this. And it will do a lot of damage, because they probably will tap both of them. Maybe, I'm not sure. Okay. I thought they would keep that one back. Then again, this also blocks my Swordmaster. Do I want to get Flutterfox back? No, not yet, I think. Just gonna keep both of those lands, really. This is an interesting situation. Could trade off with the Raiders pretty soon. But what else would happen here? They do seem to have more cards overall. Or not, they don't seem like it. They have more cards overall. Do have a lot of mana, so mana won't be a problem. But I need something to do with that mana. Yeah, it's a hard decision always, also for them, I guess. I don't know what other cards they've drawn. They still don't seem to have black mana, so that's maybe the reason they can't do anything really with their cards. That's an easy block, I guess. They might have something to make it even bigger. No, they don't. So I can get back the Unicorn. with the Witch's Cottage, which is best case scenario because I get 2 for the price of 1. And I can also draw it this turn with Golden Egg. And with that, I'll still be able to use the adventure half of it. Could also opt for the Gingerbread. 3, and I have 4. Could make the Gingerbread unblockable. I would be able to have less blockers then, but it's okay. I don't want to trade off Swordmaster just yet. Just because I can block with both the Knight and Swordmaster to get rid of the Raiders next turn. But do they want to block my Knight here? That's the question. That would tell me also what they have on hand. Yeah, I think they have something on hand. Maybe not enough. So this seems to be like a pretty even state of the game right now. They will need to get black mana soon, otherwise think I will run away with this. But let's see. They also have Red Gingerbread, interesting. I could use that to block my Gingerbread. They might have a Rimrock Knight or something like that to pump the Raiders, which should totally destroy 2 of my creatures. Okay, they want me to risk that. Just gonna go safe here. If they would have tapped something, that would be a much sketchier decision. But seeing as though they can't pump it enough to evade me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cause with the double strike, oh well. I thought Rimrock Knight would give +2, but only gives +2/+0, so it didn't really matter. I will take a lot of damage here, but it's okay. Do I want to sacrifice my egg? No. Will lose me some flexibility. Oh well, I do have the Swordmaster anyways to get me some life, so I don't need to do that right now. Do lose both of my creatures here, which is bad. Yeah, I should have only blocked with 1. I didn't know what the Rimrock Knight, or if they had anything else to pump it. So if I play this, 3 mana. We'll have 3 mana remaining for the Squire. Not sure how much they want to. Yeah, I think I have to do it. They can pump the red cap again, that would be very bad for me next turn. Okay, this is an instant. I have learned my lesson. I'm going to look closer. So I'm gonna bait them with my Gingerbread. Yeah, this is also what I expected. So I'm gonna play on alert. Kill that Ginger Brute. So they don't have any hasty creature to block my Ginger Brute. Do they have some kind of removal here? They have red cap melee, but they would need to sacrifice their land. They will sacrifice their land. That's interesting. So they're on 2 mana now. That's a very bold decision. And they still don't have any black mana. I'm just dredging the day when they finally get their mana and can totally destroy me with the cards in their hand. But for now, can destroy their Raging Redcap. Which is very nice. Because pumping it is very hard to play against. So I will get some more food here. Please a plains. Plains would have been very nice. But I'll take the Pathfinder. That would help my Unicorn next turn. Just need to watch out that they don't have that many pump spells. Well, they can't really have. With 2 mana, they can't pump it that much. Just need to block the Ginger Brute here. If I can. If they let me, they won't. That also means that they won't have that much to do with it. I don't have the free white mana yet. I would really need some white mana. Whatever they do, they can only pump it to do 6 damage, which would be bad, but not deadly yet. Oh, they could joust that one. They could joust it. Totally forgot about that card. Oh man. No, it's just a shield breaker. And they destroyed the card that is worthless. Interesting. Okay. I can play the Adamant with the food, which would give me free life, which is exactly the value of the food. But I could also wait another turn. Block with the Unicorn. But I would run the risk of them having something here. Just gonna pay the Adamant, even though I will have to sacrifice my egg for it. But it's okay. Just gonna attack with my Pathfinder. Probably won't block with it anyways. Now this is sketchy. This is very sketchy. Hope they can't kill me yet. But they don't have really the mana to do it, so I think I'm still fine. They didn't seem to have drawn any mana, otherwise they would have just played it and went off on me. So they're really, really mana screwed in this game, which is nice for me. This game is taking so long again. Already at an hour. But I'm having fun. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. They can really only attack with the Ginger Brute. The Knight would just get eaten up by my 1/1s. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe they have something to give it trample. Can't block that. Maybe they can pump the Knight, so I'm gonna block it with both. Oh well, they're just gonna kill both again. I'm done. Always forget about that. Really hadn't had that problem too much until today. But I was really afraid of the block. Oh well. Have to live with that now. They can anyways get through with the Ginger Brute. So will they have something with haste? I think I just have to risk it. Get some pressure. Have lethal next turn. As long as they don't have any mana here, I'll just have to force it. And say to them, can you kill me this turn or can't you? Well, it's not that simple because the Gingerbread can block and be sacrificed. So they will have some turns left, and now they have 3 mana again, but also only red mana. Okay, this would be huge if they attacked with Gingerbread, which that would mean they can't sacrifice it anymore, because it's a tap effect. I'm not sure if they've taken that into account. Okay, they can block with this card. They can also destroy my stuff with it. But I still would have lethal. Do I want to trade off my knight here? Yes, I could get it back. And they have to block with it. And they won't be able to have the effect of the Wolverine go off with the draw your second card. I'm still fine here. Would have needed 3 white mana. Should have just played the Grange earlier, but I thought I was going to draw a white mana eventually, but yeah, as it seems I wouldn't have. This is again a very close match. It's really gripping at me. Okay, Menace would mean I cannot attack next turn. Or I could just attack with the Unicorn. Okay. They're just gonna suicide their Gingerbread. That is interesting. That is very interesting. So now I could still attack with both of those creatures. They will need to sacrifice both of theirs to even be able to block me. Do they have something with haste though? I don't think I want to risk that. They will just chump block, okay. Okay, so if I get this Crusader, if I can keep it in check, I will win. But 3 to 2 life, that's just insane here. Gingerbread could be very clutch here. But I would have to think about whether to attack with them or not. This is so close. Witch's Cottage doesn't have them. Eye Collector is a good blocker for them. Oh, especially if they get rid of my... Oh, they don't attack. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Reaper. They would need to chump block the Unicorn. I should have played the Reaper first. Otherwise, in this way they wouldn't have been able to react to my Gingerbread. So that's a bad sequencing there. Okay, now they will only have this one card. Really hope they don't find some kind of burn spell here. Oh, they can't, they can't. They will draw a card and lose 1 life at their upkeep. So I've won. So I've won. That was a very good game. This time got out ahead in this very close, long, drawn-out game. Wow. Oh no, they... Oh my god, they actually... I'm dumb, I shouldn't have attacked with the unicorn. Now they have a sliver of a chance. Still. Oh god. Oh god. Well, doesn't help them now. They can just kill my Pathfinder. Pathlighter. Still GG, but I shouldn't have attacked with that unicorn. That could have been disastrous. Do they have trample? No, they don't. Wouldn't matter anyways. Whew. GG. Oh my god, I almost whiffed that one. But that's another win. 3 wins now. Next win gives me 150 gems. I would want to have them. That's nice. Gems is always something I want to have. My god, those matches are so amazing. I hope you're still watching because this is really nice Magic. Even though, well, nobody's gonna play perfectly, especially if they're talking while playing. I don't want to make any excuses, but it is hard. So I will play 2 swarms here first, if I don't draw anything else, just to show black, not show the white yet. Keep my opponent guessing what the other color is gonna be. It's just a small adjustment, but I think it can help. If I even draw another black card, I would. Yes, that's what I wanted. Can do the Foreboding Fruit and still not show my white. Do have a lot of food though going. And I have almost enough white for the idyllic range this time. Reef Soul. Just can destroy the Wondermare. Interesting. Very nice. And either can play the Thought-Master or another egg. Just gonna play the Sword-Master here. I would never use the adventure ability anyways and can just get some huge life gain or some small life gain. They might be able to pump it. No, they're just trading it off. I'm happy with that. Okay, that's a 4/4 Trampler. Pathfinder's nice for me. Could rally for Adamant because of the egg. Have to think about that. Just gonna play another egg. Maybe we'll find another white source here. Nope. Ah, that's bad. If they had waited until the next turn, I would have played the Squire. And if they hadn't had the Art Muscle, would have played the Squire and killed them. Ginger Brute. Have a lot of food, that's nice, but I will need something to get this Witch Stalker out of the battlefield. Right now, I don't see anything to do against it. My opponent also has a lot of food. And a Lucky Clover, okay. Let's see how many adventure payoffs they have. So they're getting more damage in than I am at the moment. Can't do anything against that. Do want to sacrifice one of those food tokens. Just to be mana efficient. think I will really need to be. Okay, so I can +1/+1 something next turn. But that won't really help me that much. That will still not be enough, even if I +1/+1 and did the on alert, I would still not be able to kill this Witch Stalker. Really would have liked to have drafted something like Bacon to a Pie to kill it. But you can't choose that always. Garen Brick Swire. Okay, this Witch's Cottage could help me. Do I have something I want to get back here? Yeah, really only this Pathlighter. So I think I'm just gonna pump my Brood. Really hope they take the bait. They won't. Of course, why would they have? But I can untap the Ginger Brood as a possible blocker for the other Ginger Brood, so that's nice. Because now I do have some blockers and I do have food to sacrifice. Still, that doesn't help me against the Witch Stalker. I can put everything on his to block him, to kill it. But that would leave me open for a big attack and kill a lot of my creatures. Still, I think that's my only option if they even want to attack. I mean, they can see that I have enough to kill it. But they could really use their Squire and their Ginger Brood to fullest effect. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So I'm gonna sacrifice some food to stay alive. And just send everybody this Witch Stalker. I don't have enough. Oh, I could have sacrificed the Jin. Oh no, that wouldn't have made any sense because I would have not been able to block. Yeah, so now I really need to get some stuff done. Okay, Tempting Witch is a start. But is it enough? Probably enough for next turn. Yes. Now what am I going to draw next turn here? None of this really helps me that much. But I would need the Ginger Brood to block the other Ginger Brood because it can have the evasion here. But that's not something you really want to have happen here. If I sacrifice this food, I'm at 5. So I can kill the Garen Big Squire probably next turn. If they don't find a way to pump it. If they do, I'm just dead. Would be dead probably anyways, rather soon. Yeah, they're just gonna swing. So I'm trading 1 for 1 here. And I'm still alive. Still alive and ticking. And this would be my death nail probably. Will it? I don't wanna calculate that right now. Probably will at some point. I'm really hanging on a thread here. If I don't draw something very useful, we just die. Well, I might just die right now if they have any pump spell. No. I don't even know what there is in my deck I could draw. Yeah, that's definitely not it. So GG right there. Okay, I will want to win another match though. That would be very nice of you, game. Delirium. Let's hope they don't put me into delirium. It's not the best hand. Harkin is very nice though. I think I have to play the Idyllic Ranch here to have Tempting Witch out on turn 3. And now of course the white is coming. Okay, they want to trade that off, or maybe they have some pump spell. Yeah, it was almost to be expected. But it's okay. Don't really need that card anyways. Don't want to play the Archon yet, they can just kill it. So let's see if my Unicorn token can be MVP here. So they might still have another pump spell. Nope. They just want to trade at the moment, which is fine by me. I will want to play the Archon now that the Marrowleaf Rider cannot kill it anymore. Just to make everything a little more expensive for them. Have some tempo advantage. No artifact or enchantment yet at my opponent's side. Swordmaster doesn't help me here with the adventure, so I won't play it. Ooh. This knight is getting big, but it doesn't attack for some reason. Okay. Well, I'm drawing some cards. Well, it's only lands. But better to know now that I have the lands and get them out of the way for better cards. Oh yeah, they couldn't attack because they didn't have mana. That's one of the reasons Archon is so good in Limited. You almost also forget about how big it is for you. I just have to let that one attack. Could attack with the Unicorn if they don't have any other card, which would be very nice for me. Oh well, now it wouldn't make any sense. Because it would just die and make the knight bigger. Pathlighter is very nice for the Swordmaster here. Also flying creature. I have some nice flyers going here. Swordmaster. Gonna get bigger. Could just ask them if they want to trade that off. Wouldn't be too bad. What? No. Blocking the knight is more important here. Ooh, there's glass casket. But they can't take the Archon, they can only take the Pathlighter. And I will be able to True Love's Kiss it next turn, not this turn, unfortunately. So that will have Summoning Sickness again. But I will be able to draw a card of that, which is something to not snuff at. Why did they tap their mana there? Do they want to play some kind of stuff here? Oh well, I have to risk it. No, they're just trading. That's nice. I'll take the life. Still have my flyer here. We'll have another flyer soon. And they won't have a shepherd to save their glass casket, which is even better. Okay, what do I want to get with Witch's Cottage? Yeah, the unicorn, of course. Unicorn can. It's just a 2-for-1. So nice and limited. And I still can draw it this turn. Wow, this is such an amazing play here. Can do just because I've drawn this Witch's Cottage. Yeah, really amazing. All of a sudden I'm very far ahead on the board state and on my hand state and everything. Well, not the hand, but the board state definitely. Treefolk is a big threat here, but they won't have any mana to attack. Oops. Oh, and they just pack it in here. So nice. Nice, nice. That's another win in the books. So this deck is not nearly as atrocious as I thought. Next win would give me 200 more gems. Really hope for that. Card draw, mana, perfect. Take that one every time. We'll lead off with the black mana again. Because I have more of it, I want to show black first. I could also use 3 black mana here for the Foreboding Fruit. Ooh, the Piper. Okay. Need to get rid of that one pretty fast. Ravens is nice. Okay. I don't want to play that yet. Just wait for that tech with the Piper to kill it. More important right now than any other thing I could do. Ooh, the Revenge. I will counter with a Revenge of my own. Very nice, very nice. That's exactly what I wanted. And I know they don't have anything in their hand yet. So I'm just gonna kill it. So see you, Piper. So I can either play the Revenge now, or I can draw some more cards. I think I'm gonna draw some more cards. Just see what we can find here. It's another Ginger Brew to attack with. But do I want to attack with it? Probably not, because it's a Revenge of Ravens on the battlefield. So I'm just gonna keep it for now. We'll play Revenge of Ravens now, probably. Yeah. Most likely have to. Do I want to play the Guide Mother now? Do I want to use its flying? Could use it on the night. So I'm not gonna play it right now. They do have some card draw of their own. Playing Mardu here. Can't do anything against that attack for now. That's the Archon again. Oh my god. I play that any day of the week. So now it's the question, what do I want to play the Grange now? Probably not. Okay, they're just drawing more cards. So now they can't attack with their Pathlighter. Of course, I can still not attack with my Ginger Brood, really. And they can still attack with their Merchant. And the Trebuchet also gives them another way to interact with me. Can't block the Archon with it. But they can ping me for 1 every turn. Okay, I just want to play the Grange right now. Doesn't help me against anything to have a bigger Archon here. Can also play the Flutter Fox. And the Squire. So now I have a lot of things I could do. Yeah, I could trade off the Flutter Fox if I wanted to. So I think I'm going to attack with the Archon. Cost me 1 life, but that doesn't matter right now because I have so much food. 4 foods lying around. And they didn't use, oh, they couldn't use their Trebuchet yet. Of course. Yeah, I really had to attack there because that Trebuchet can just ping me. Ooh. Gain control of that permanent. Okay, it doesn't help them that much. They can grab me grab themselves a Ginger Brood. But the dragon, of course, will do well against the Archon. Why didn't they get Flutter Fox? I'm a bit confused. Maybe they want me to attack with it to trigger the Raven's Revenge. Okay, power 3 or less. Can get rid of the Merchant. Probably the Trebuchet is the way to go though. Because otherwise they will just ping me again. Gonna play the rally as long as I still have a lot of creatures on the battlefield. Just get a lot of life here. But I don't want to attack. This is a bit of a stalemate here. Thinking about how I can break that. Deathless Knife, still don't have the 4th black mana. I would have had to sacrifice the golden egg. I don't want to do that. Could play the Guide Mother after that. Oh well, they're just gonna give me the attack here. That's interesting. Oh well, maybe they have another flyer or something with reach, or even something to destroy the Archon, like some kind of the thing that tramples here. I've forgotten its name. The red card with the adventure. I think I do want to play the Deathless Knight after all, just to get in for a lot of damage. And to use the Guide Mother for once. Because they can't block it. It just would have to trade off. So I will get in a lot of damage. Either that or I'm gonna kill the Pathlighter. Can also use the Knight for my Smitten Swordmaster. It would only gain me 1 life and lose them 1 life, but it's better than nothing. Can't really expect much more out of this card in this deck. It's really suboptimal. I only have it in here for the lifelink. That's interesting that they wanted to get rid of that one. That's very interesting. I think they could have used that, although they don't have adamant. I'm always at the brink of catching a cold, though it seems to never happen at the moment. Hope it won't happen for a long time. Hate colds. That one has haste, okay. It's not too bad though. Okay, just gonna shunt that one. Paladin won't help them that much. The Reaper gets rid of the last thing in their hand. I want to do that, definitely. And I want to gain a life point. And I want to play the Guide Mother, so I've used my mana up perfectly here. If I play the Flutter Fox, I can't block in the air. I would probably have to block in the air next turn. So I'm just attack with the Archon. Oh well, I could block with the Fairy Guide Mother. There's a tough matchup here, again. So I will definitely call this video one of something with the best matches I've ever had in Limited or something like that. Cause that would just be true. So I have a really big card with the Reaper again. Can't get through the Opportunistic Dragon though. At least not yet. So it's a bit of a stalemate again. Could get through it with the Reaper though. 2 of your cards they definitely have. Okay, they have something good on top of their library. Oh, no, I'm not an idiot. I thought I can just play the Ginger Brutes, but it wouldn't make much sense because they have Revenge. So if I attack with the Reaper, they will block it with the Dragon or with the Pathfinder Lighter. If they block it with Pathlighter, then the Archon would get destroyed, but also the Opportunistic Dragon. I still would be able to trade off with the Flutter Fox. So I'm just gonna swing here, hope for the best, especially seeing as though they don't have... They will have something good next turn. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Okay, right now me bluffing something doesn't really matter, so I'm just gonna play that to have the opportunity to sacrifice my food. That's my big advantage really, they don't have any food, and I have a big board, it's also a great advantage of course. Okay. I need to jump block that. Okay, Guide Mother doesn't really do much against me right now. I think I'm going to need to kill the Emperor of Paladin. Hope they don't have anything else yet. Nope. Okay, they can block the Reaper with the Guide Mother, and they can kill the Deathless Knight if I attack. They could kill something else when I attack with other creatures. Definitely need to attack with the Reaper, that's clear as day. And if I attack with the Knight, they won't have their Merchant to get more card advantage. Or they can just sacrifice their puppet here. Well, it doesn't cost me that much. Have enough life, enough food to sacrifice. Looks way worse than it really is here. Yeah, that's what I was expecting here. So they will need to find something for next turn. Something big. Giant Skewer won't be enough, so they get rid of it. Okay. Doesn't really help them. Trebuchet is better for them though. They can block the Reaper for 1 turn. Just gonna sack some food. Need the life to attack. Memory theft doesn't help me at all. But they don't know that. Played conservatively here. Because they would just be able to kill the knight with a trebuchet and or with Beloved Princess and the human. So it's not worth it at all. Trade that off. And they could use the trebuchet once to block the Reaper. Okay, Resolute Rider doesn't help them that much. Oh well, that will have lifelink, so it will help them some. But they will just lose it again. So they're really hanging in here for a threat. And I just have to hope that I can kill them before they get rid of all my ginger broods. If I block the Beloved Princess with a ginger brood, it won't have its lifelink, so I can get rid of this part of lifelink. And sacrifice my ginger brood anyways. So I want to keep 1 ginger brood for the turn after that as well. Or I could just choose that against the rider. It's maybe even better. Yeah, it's probably even better. Just 1 then. So a lifelink won't help them. GG. Was a very good game. But I think now I've won. Yeah, with Tempting Witch now I've really won it. Even more food for me. Let's see what they have here. Just to know. Okay. So if I attack, I just win. So that's what I'm gonna do. Whoo, this is so clutch. Such a great match again. So I've really didn't have that much fun with draft, probably ever. But those matches are really, really enjoyable. So 1 more win, 200 more gems would be nice. May even get to 7 if I'm really lucky. This will probably be my longest video to date. Definitely looks like. It's not much to do here. Just gonna mulligan that. Now my mana is screwed up, but I think I'll have to keep that. At least I have my ginger brood. And the mill deck, great. And the piper is gone, even better. And the unicorn, oh my god. At least I get my mana now. But the start isn't the best here for me. Just gonna get in for some damage against mill decks. It's very important. If they are even a mill deck, they might just have a one-off here that they drafted themselves. Emery. That's interesting. Would have expected them to mill themselves with Emery. Can cast the Witching Well with Emery. It's not that important though. Yeah, let's look what you have here. They can cast this Stonecoil Serpent from graveyard, so it doesn't help me to get rid of that. So I'm just gonna get rid of the dragon here. Which is a very nice synergy with Emery. I'm really wondering why they didn't mill themselves. Maybe they didn't have Emery yet. They didn't want to mill away Emery. Otherwise I'm not sure why they would have not just milled themselves with the Secret Keeper. Yeah, gonna play the Witching Well as I expected. Can scry now and draw cards later. Probably next turn if they want to. And I can just kill Emery now. That's nice. Don't want that card. And now I could have killed a Stonecoil Serpent as well last round, but I didn't know about that, of course. Gingerbrute can get in for some damage. They have a lot of card draw here. Pretty annoying. Even more card draw. Wonderful. So they might just play a draw 2 deck. Oh, my jaw is really hurting. Sitting here so long. Yeah, that's what I expected. How will I be able to get rid of that one? I'm not sure. See what we can find. Nothing. We'll be able to rally next turn for Adamant, which is okay. Otherwise, I don't see that much I can do right now. They have another Lock Dragon here. They don't have that draw 2 payoff yet. This is nice. They won't want to draw attack with the Serpent because it has reach. Just want to keep that one from now. I'm just gonna make some small creatures and gain some lives. Can't do anything else right now. But if they are playing some mill, they're probably gonna be ahead. Oh well, they drew so many cards, they're not ahead on cards. That's nice. So now I'm the control player. Probably. Oh, my head's hurting. They're still not gonna attack. I will take everything from their hand. Probably could have waited with that. Okay, didn't say please, so they will want to mill me here. So they probably have another few mill decks, cards. But I can't do anything against their creatures right now, especially against the Serpent. Don't have the mana to play on alert, otherwise I would have killed that dragon now, probably. Well, maybe not. Because I need the Guide Mother to block, but well, doesn't even matter if they can just attack me. And Tomb Raider will not attack because of the Revenge of Ravens. So Tempting Witch is something I can do to kill them slowly, but I don't have that many food tokens, so it won't really be easy. Okay, just have to take that. Yeah, that looks like a mill win against me. Only 12 cards remaining. Okay, I've just found a better deck that is better against me. What can you do? Cottage would help me some with the Piper. Maybe I could get something, but I think that's too slow. Just too slow. Don't really know what I can do here. Could attack with the Ginger Brute. I forgot about that again. Even that wouldn't really help me though. Maybe would have helped me if I started attacking earlier, but they do have food. So I don't think that would have been enough either way. Oh well. Better late than never starting it. Maybe I can get off one big attack at the end. That could help me. I'm really not happy that I forgot about the Ginger Brute again. It's just a card that I never play. Outside of limited, and even in limited I don't play it that often. They also only have 9 cards remaining. That's interesting. So they have milled themselves pretty much also. I might just win that by milling the mill deck. This is so interesting because of Emery and stuff. That might just happen. Into the story, even more self-mill. Okay, now it really looks like I can win that. What are they doing? Okay, Secret Keeper me. Still, I'm ahead on cards. So if they don't have another Secret Keeper in hand, something to bounce their Secret Keeper, might just win by milling the mill deck here. Or having them mill themselves, to be more precise. Can get another card on the top of my deck as well. Just gonna draw the Reaper next turn. Whatever they have in hand, I want to get rid of it. What do you have here? Come on. Show me. Yeah, run away together. I was expecting that. Okay, now I will have 2 cards in hand, in the deck. And they are ahead again, just by a thread. If they are dumb enough to draw something extra, I will still win. But it looks like they thought about that. Just have to hope for them being extremely stupid. Doesn't look like they are. Not gonna say GG, cause they might still do something dumb. No, I'm saying GG. Okay, so I got milled for the first time today. But it was very, very close. They almost milled themselves there. But this is it. This was the draft. Let's see what kind of cards I get from my 4 packs that I had from the Mastery Pass and the winning of the draft. Castle Adelway, it's nice. Giant Killer is also a nice card. I might be playing some white soon, but probably not. I don't really like white. Lovestruck Beast, okay, that's nice. So Selesnya Adventures maybe. And Emery. Yeah, Emery is not one of my favorite cards. Okay, so yeah, we had a lot of play today, probably about 2 hours. I hope you enjoyed it. If you watched until now, you probably enjoyed it, and yeah. I hope we see each other again soon, and until then, this was MTG Deck Tech.